On behalf of the Kenya Kwanza team, I welcome all of you to this momentous occasion of the presentation of our manifesto as we head to 9th August 2022 for the general elections. Ladies and gentlemen, to say we are in a storm is an understatement. There are not enough white-collar managerial jobs in the public service or the small corporate economy to absorb the hundreds of thousands of young educated Kenyans with middle-class aspirations. It is no longer possible to extinguish their aspirations by failing them in exams. Neither can we continue to throw crumbs at them, such as the kazi mtaani, or export a few nurses here and there, expecting that it will stem the tide as we continue with business as usual. Sooner or later, the dam will break. Ladies and gentlemen, the reality is we have 10 million Kenyans who are either unemployed or underemployed. We have a crisis of cost of living. Our agricultural productivity has not matched our population growth. The fertilizer subsidy that existed to boost capitalization of our agricultural sector was withdrawn, undermining funding to the agricultural sector. Food imports have grown from 140 billion to 360 billion this year. To put it in context, we are spending 360 billion to import food and food items. And of course, every Kenyan knows that the price of 2-kilogram packet of unga is now 230 shillings, up from 75 shillings in 2018. As if that is not enough, we are in a debt hole. Our borrowing now stands at 9 trillion. That our public finances are not in order is something we can no longer deny. Interest rates and interest costs is now the single largest expenditure item in our recurrent budget. In fact, it has exceeded the national government wage bill, which is 550 billion. And now it's dwarfing the county government equitable share of 370 billion. We will spend this year over 1 trillion shillings on that debt servicing alone. The saying goes that when you find yourself in a hole, you should stop digging, as a principle. Kenya Kwanza is very alive to this council. The economic turbulence that we are in demand more than a manifesto that makes a catalogue of pledges that, if implemented, could push the country beyond the tipping point. It requires a credible economic turnaround plan, a plan that gives Kenyans credible and realistic hope. And that is what we have done in crafting what I call this evening the plan. The Kenya Kwanza team, majority of them seated here, we have traversed all the counties of our country. We have engaged the diaspora. We have engaged interest groups. We have engaged close to 95,000 Kenyans in our economic fora around the country to develop this plan. We have engaged close to 258 scholars, technocrats, economists, agricultural economists, and people of diverse persuasions. Many of those technocrats are in this auditorium today, and I want to request them to stand up. All our technocrats from the counties and from national office, they must be seated somewhere around this. Their representatives are here. Thank you very much.